Hi everyone, Ido here, Homeless Services Management Team in Crosscare, member of the Social Care Workers Board at Carew, and a member of the Consultative Forum for former residents of mother and baby homes and allied institutions. Oh, sorry for yawning. Friday afternoon, just finished a week's work and looking forward to chilling for the weekend, maybe seeing my grandchildren, and etc. etc. I thought I would talk about student placements in social care work settings because it came up on one of the social care worker pages on Facebook, and it garnered an interesting debate. There was social work practitioners or students on there, and they were talking about the way it is there, and there was people talking about nursing and the way nurses on placement get paid, etc. And I thought I'd wade in. So, in the round, if we look at student placements in the context of social care work, they've kind of been haphazard over the years or the decades even. There's never been a formula to them. There's never been a structure. There's never been a real agreement to how it happens. There's been down the years. There's been limited training for those who are supervising. No or little or no training for those who are going to be supervised, etc., etc. And until recently, when Carew started working with the colleges and all, and the standards of proficiency, then that gave a little bit more focus on it. So that now the student supervisors have to have an understanding of what the proficiencies look like. Most of the colleges now, when they're offering student places, are offering training specific to student placement training, etc. So it's emerging improvement, I'd say, is probably the best way to describe it. We're all starting to look at a standard now, which is a good thing. So why would there be a call out and support for the notion that students get paid while they are on placement? It's an interesting debate, and I'm not going to go into why the nurses might or might not get paid, or while in social work they're looking for that to happen, or why social work student facilitators or student supervisors in services do get paid. That's not for me. That's not my professional expertise. My professional expertise is in social care. So at one stage I too was a student, and I did placements. I had a fantastic placement in a school out in Bray under the guidance of Jane Sharp, who facilitated the kind of school retention and completion program out there, and worked with children and their parents, and I loved it. And I worked full time when I was doing that. So I was a mature student, working full time and on placement, and going to college. I never expected to be paid for any of that, and here is the reason why, and it's quite simple really. My thoughts on it are quite simple, and that I always recognised the placement as being part of my education. And in social care, our education is not just facilitated sitting in a lecture hall in a college, or as during COVID, sitting on a phone or a computer doing a Zoom call. Get you in part 2.